Welcome to another edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at Sips Sports Bar, 3024 West Liberty Avenue, Dormont, 15216. We've got a great crowd here. It's another cold, snowy day in Pittsburgh, but we've had a bunch of them. People are coming out, enjoying the food, the drinks, and I'll let Smoke and Jim promote the bartenders and everything else here, buddy. That'll be your turn. But thanks again for getting us all those likes. Devin, how many likes do we have on Pittsburgh Sportsline on Facebook? And thanks for watching us on Verizon 32. Only Comcast 7 in Bethel Park. We appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of great feedback in the community with people watching the show. We've got a lot of great guests coming up tonight. We even have some MMA fighters. We've got an MMA writer. And that crew's intimidating right there.
Your tongue's tripping over that one, huh?
I know, I put an extra M in there. Triple M's. Well, I heard we just hit 2389 on likes on Pittsburgh Sportsline on Facebook, so thanks for liking our page. We appreciate it. And if you do like us and you want somebody to like your page and it's within something reasonable, we will like your page. I guarantee it. Just ask me. And we'll get everybody else to like your page too. And thanks to everybody liking all those other pages with the Western Pennsylvania, I can't even say it, the Benevolent Foundation. They're doing a lot of great things. And there was that Justice for Rocco. That's a sad story with the canine dog. Gave his life up for somebody stabbing him, and it looked like he was going to make it, and he didn't. Just a terrible thing. We've got to stop that and at least protect these dogs that do protect us in the community. And thanks for liking the Pittsburgh Passion. And the Rangers are in the house. We got Coach Bill Miller with the Pittsburgh Rangers.
It's Miller time!
And I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. We got Smokin' Jim Frazier, Chip the Prophet Hayner, and in our bullpen is our other co-host from Tuesday night show, Little Z, Zach Brenner. He's dressed in red tonight, so you'll recognize who he is. And we start our show off with what's on our mind, and we're going to do that right now. Hey, Chip, what's on your mind?
Well, thank you, Alan. What's on my mind? Oh, yesterday the Super Bowl was played, and a lot of people said it was the worst Super Bowl game they've seen in a while. I personally thought it was one of the greatest games I've ever seen, mostly because the team I picked won. But no, but in all seriousness, the thing that I really enjoyed about the Super Bowl was that the game was decided on the field by the players. The game wasn't decided by the referees. There weren't bad calls. They weren't calling holding on either side of the ball. So you know what? They leveled the playing field. Peyton Manning once again didn't show up for a championship game, but that's not the first time that he's done that in his career. But now that we've put the football season to rest, what I'm getting excited for is baseball. 2 weeks, pitchers and catchers report to spring training, and I am really excited for baseball season this year, but that's what's on my mind.
Thanks, Chip. I appreciate it. Smokin' Jim Frazier, what's on your mind?
Hey, thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. And if you want the green,
Whoa.
you got to see Levine. Hey, I like to start off each and every show by giving a shout out to my main man, Dan the Man. If you like coffee, order a cup from Dan. He makes the best coffee on the planet. You won't be disappointed. Please take care of your bartenders and waitresses. Brandy, wave to all your fans. And if you haven't done so already, do yourself a favor, grab a menu, because 2 weeks ago, I had the best meatball hoagie I ever had in my life, and it's because of the chef. The Chef Pete is in the back. Also, I want to give a big hand to my best friend. She's in the house, calendar model, Gabrielle Baker, the touchdown maker. The birthday boy is back. International master photographer Bill Boyce and his beautiful models is in the house. Last Saturday, I went over to the Pittsburgh Steelers offices, and I was a little bit surprised to see on their big board all the potential NFL busts that they like. Listen, I took a lot of heat last year when I said Jarvis Too Slow Jones would be an NFL bust, and he is. 2 years ago, I said Michael Adams would be a bust, and he is. Now the Pittsburgh Steelers have Notre Dame nose tackle Louis Nix on their wish list. Listen, Louis Nix calls himself Irish chocolate because food is always on his mind. He's a biscuit short of being 400 pounds. Louis Nix is the godfather of soul food. If Jimmy Hoffa would have had cornbread in his back pockets, he'd have found him within 2 weeks. Listen, Irish chocolate is going to eat his way out of the league because he's the modern day Refrigerator Perry.
Thanks, Smoking Jim. Again, as a disclaimer, these are all his own opinions, and he'll back everyone up, believe me.
You're going to get that steak this year.
Hey, Smoking Jim, what's on my mind? It's not Denver. I happened to be watching the game with my son, and after there was a safety, I turned to him, said, the game's over right now. I text you and said, you're a winner already. That's how confident I was at Denver. So you called it. He almost predicted the score, 100% accurate. He gave him credit for a second touchdown. They didn't deserve it, but they did get a 2-point conversion. And to me, it was one of the worst games to watch if you're a fan of football. One of the absolute worst. You can like football, you can root for Seattle, but even us Steeler fans, when there's a blowout, sometimes we aren't watching the whole game that closely. So that's my opinion, and I'm going to stick to it. We've got a lot of great guests, and we're going to start bringing them up right now. You want to introduce this guy? I forget who he is from last year.
Not only as a player did he win a national championship, but this last month he went to Pasadena, California to support the Florida State Seminoles, won the national championship. The Kamikaze Kid, Sip Sports Bar.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Pit legend. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. And that was, what's that Hollywood town you were at?
Hazelwood. They changed it to Hazelwood.
It was a great photo.
Instead of Hollywood, it was Hazelwood.
It said Hazelwood. I'm home, baby.
It did.
They had the guys with 40s. They were drinking with the bag. I was home. Thunderbird. I was
Paper bags. He sent them, believe it or not, I got pictures on the phone here. He sent them to this spot.
Yeah, I did.
What do you have here?
Well, my brother's assistant athletic director at Florida State. He was an All-American down there. He walked on 79, 80, and 81. He made All-American 2 years. He's on the All-Bobby Biden team. Now he's the AD down there, assistant in charge of football. So since I'm a Pitt guy, and we can't get past the Caesars Bowl in Detroit at 6-6, I changed my colors temporarily in Pasadena and rooted for Florida State. So I got there, and my brother says to me, here, you're with a winner. He got me a game shirt with my name on it before the game.
Hold that up.
Man,
Wait a second.
awesome.
Hey, Devin, can you get a close-up of
I
this?
can't let nobody from Pitt see me with this outfit.
No, turn it around. Turn it around.
Yep.
You're seeing a BP TV first.
So he throws me the shirt. He goes, here, you're with a champion. Wear this. I wore it for the game. I traded colors for one day. Man.
Hold it. This is a new record. He's a national champion at Pitt.
There's his jersey right up there.
If you look up there, you can't get that one. But he's also a champion with Florida now. Go figure that.
So
Nobody
anyways,
has a record like that. And he didn't play it down.
Hey, I just want to say one thing because we're all football fans in here. I understand the difference between a coach and a national championship coach because Johnny Majors was a perfectionist. Now, you don't want to marry a perfectionist because you're never going to be happy with your wife or husband if they're a perfectionist. But when you're a football coach and you're a perfectionist, you let nothing go by and you get on your coaches every second. And Nick Saban's like that, perfectionist. And I've been down to 2 or 3 Florida State games the last 2 or 3 years. So I have about 6 games in. And Jimbo's a perfectionist. He turns, but they don't let a punt return go by. It'll never happen again. Centered fumble from never happen. So the difference between a champion coach and a coach that says, oh, well, you know, we were going to get better next week. I could see the difference just in their attitude.
Jimbo's like that?
Jimbo's triple like that. Florida State won the title. They had 11 guys drafted from the year before and 6 new coaches this year. Like 6 coaches left them. I mean, I'm not saying they all were promoted either. You know what I mean?
Right.
Huh? So anyways, but you could see the intensity down there. That nothing goes by, and it's like way over the hill. Yeah.
Well, thanks for that report. We
Thanks for
appreciate
letting me on,
it.
guys.
Hey, wait, what else do you got?
Oh,
there? You got some coins.
I got Uncle Mark for his collection here. A game coin from the CBS. They had a couple game coins
BCS, that is.
from the BCS.
Yeah, that's all right.
The
You
final
graduated
BCS
Pitt. We don't
game.
hold that against you.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks, Chad.
Thanks for letting me on, Howard. Maybe
Hold it.
in
You
about,
got more than 40 seconds.
maybe in about 80 years, Pitt will be up here with a national championship. Never.
I hope we're still here. Thanks for coming in out of your busy schedule and
Yes,
world travels.
Thanks for asking me. I just got back from taking an aerial yoga class
Where?
in
Brentwood? Downtown
Brentwood,
Brentwood?
yeah,
See, I have
Brentwood.
to help a little bit.
Yeah.
Because she's not from this area.
yeah, it's usually like a 2-hour drive, but sometimes it's 5 depending if I miss a bridge. But you remember that our unicycle club was at Carnegie Science
Oh,
Center.
I don't have that. Yeah.
It's over now, so you're
Okay.
okay. But we were part of their circus science, and they taught about physics and all kind of things like that. So we had 200 people come to learn
At the
how to
Science
ride.
Center?
Yeah, how to ride a unicycle.
Smoking
Yeah.
Jim, were you there?
No, and you also weren't there.
I told you I wouldn't be there. The weather went bad. We had nuisance snow again.
Oh yeah, I was
Now in
there.
the country, you're a country girl.
Yeah,
They
but-
have 3 feet of snow out there.
Yeah.
They just tunnel through it.
Yeah.
We're afraid
well,
of a half
we
inch
studied
right now.
tires up there.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you guys.
We're
don't
not
know.
allowed.
Really?
We're city folk.
Really? You're
Yeah.
not allowed.
Yeah.
So I better get out of town quick then.
We won't tell the police right across the street who are watching you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you moved your vehicle.
Me too. I'm
Do
glad.
not park in the post office lot.
Yeah,
anymore.
we learned that the hard way.
Yes. What
So-
else is going on?
Well, the aerial yoga was also one of the exhibits.
Now, what do you do with aerial yoga?
You hang from silks or like hammock things, and so that's what we did, and it was really difficult, but it was fun too. And then luckily I got out of the class before Zumba started, because then like everybody's like kicking and real loud like Jim and stuff, and he'd be good at that.
Would he be a natural Zumba guy?
I think he would. Because I tried that Zumba one time.
What happened?
Well, the instructor kept getting annoyed, like, "Come on, Hessmeister, you got to keep up. You're going to get a little behind." I said, "Well, isn't that the whole point of Zumba?" So luckily there was a
I have to give
TCBY.
a disclaimer here.
What?
Most people don't realize, but
What Zumba
Trina's
is.
a professional comedian.
I love her. I love her.
She has some of the best humor, and I didn't realize it because she seems serious at times.
Yeah, and because
So-
you don't get most of the jokes
No.
too.
And that's why I bring her on.
Great
Because
straight man.
Yeah,
he is. We don't even have to rehearse.
right. And I just
Like-
play dumb for this
Yeah.
because I don't know if she's being sarcastic or serious.
It's not an act.
Somebody explain it to me. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So we did that. We did the yoga. Oh
No,
yeah. And
she has this
and,
scripted, folks, and my script, I threw it out. We're not
Yeah.
going to go with that.
Okay, but
go ahead. Yours is
but
the first one.
the aerial yoga. It was what they did at Carnegie Science Center. They were probably like 20 feet off of the ground,
Right.
and then they like do the straight silks, and then we did the other
So
kind
you
today.
have to be
'cause
pretty
I thought,
strong to hold on to
yeah,
that.
for that. But I thought that maybe it would help put my shoulder back in place.
How'd it work
And
out?
anyway, it worked good because the class cost the same as the copay for my chiropractor, so I was in winner either way.
And here's a healthcare expert right here. We appreciate that.
Yeah, you just try yoga and then you'll
Yoga.
either get hurt.
And that's for men and women.
Yeah.
Even though more women do yoga now
Yeah.
than ever. It
Yeah.
started out for just men years ago.
Did it really?
Yeah, if you read the history on that.
Oh, so you started doing yoga and then you
Long
just quit?
time
or-
ago. No, I still do yoga
Do
every
you?
day. I
Oh,
actually
okay.
do. Here's one for you to just practice. Just try that. Okay, just breathe. Keep your elbows together.
Oh,
Elbows
okay.
together. Bring down.
Okay.
That
Okay,
green
now
tea.
you did a little yoga.
That
You've seen
green
yoga
tea,
on
huh,
B.
Huh?
Have your green tea right after that.
Right after your coffee. Okay.
No coffee. Go ahead. What's next
So-
on Trina's list?
What
We
else
got
did
Trina's list here.
Oh, yes, you were going to ask me if I
Okay.
watched the Super Bowl.
Hold it, let me ask.
Okay.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
You know, I actually did.
How long?
Well, every year I force myself to watch the Super Bowl just so I can keep my American citizenship.
Okay.
And it's not really that. It's not that interesting for me if the Steelers aren't in it.
Right.
You know. So,
I know you're a big Steeler fan.
Yeah, and so, but the game from this Super Bowl,
Yes.
it wasn't that exciting.
You noticed?
Yeah. That I did notice, yeah.
It's good.
Because I've seen more exciting high school basketball games, and those tickets are only like $5.
Right.
And then you can get a 2-for-1 at Subway. They print it on the back of the ticket.
Are you
So
serious?
you actually make money at those games. You
With
make money
logic
at
like
those
that,
games.
it makes
I can
sense.
see there's more action in a high school game because both teams are trying to win.
Yeah. And the other ones,
He
they
was
weren't.
with Seattle. Let's,
Okay.
That was a good segment on the Super Bowl.
It was.
Yeah.
That we just did now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because you got Chip, telling you what he thought about it. One
Yeah.
team was trying, the other wasn't.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that funny, but okay.
Oh, well, he can work in your act.
Okay. Do you want a script too? I got lots of them
Here,
here
let me
for
see
us.
what one I'm supposed to go with.
You needed to practice this before,
Okay.
but and then we did about the unicycle. We're still waiting for all of you to come up to Unicycle in Butler
Is that the
YMCA.
wheel? Okay.
Yeah, it's every
The wheel
Saturday.
mill?
Wheel mill is something different.
Okay. Because
But-
I like that. I'd like to look at the course.
Would you
Look
at the
at
wheel
it.
mill?
Look at it.
You wouldn't like to do that though.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because they brought, Dave Crack brought
Yeah, I
the
remember.
unicycles in, the Muni and the regular Uni. And I didn't try it. He said the secret is if you get in trouble, just step off.
Yeah. But you have to step off backwards. That's what I learned.
He didn't tell me that.
Yeah, they didn't tell me that either. So
That
now I
Dave
have to
Crack.
relearn all that.
Were you being funny there?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, that was serious.
Because the
'Cause you
way
got
I
hurt.
learned it, you just ride until you get tired, and then you just kind of
Fall
fall forward, but catch yourself. But after you do that for a while, then your hip joint just like starts locking in a bad direction.
Right.
So now I need to practice slowing down almost to a
Dismount.
stop and then going off backwards, which is tough because when I was learning, I fell off backwards.
You got
So
hurt.
yeah, I did.
So you wear a helmet.
I know. You're not supposed to say people get hurt in unicycle, but they do. So.
Shouldn't we be honest?
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
then Dave Crack gets mad at me. It's like, don't say that. Nobody will show up and
All
practice.
right, please cut that.
But we have had probably 30 to 35 people on Saturdays showing up to learn unicycle.
I thought you only had like 10 to 15 before when we talked to you last year.
We did, but after you posted that award-winning
Really?
video,
Are you
People-
serious? That People's
yeah.
Choice Award at
Is that
BPTV.
still
it's
going
true.
on now?
Now,
on Saturdays?
what's that?
Are they still doing that now? on
Yeah, it's
Saturdays?
from October till May. And then after May, then we go outdoors and ride.
Food for
So
thought.
the world's open to you.
You
If
planted a
you,
little seed in here.
huh?
Chip's
You planted a
travel.
little seed here, and I've got enough fertilizer in there to make it.
We have enough helmets to cover that too.
Dude, do you have big helmets? We need big helmets.
We
for
just
these
need
guys.
padded ones. So
What else are you doing?
the regular Tuesday morning radio show that I do is called
Hold
Four
it.
Alarm
This
Company.
is a real radio show, Smoky
Yeah,
Jim.
it's a real show.
I like that.
On a station, they have to pay taxes and everything.
And what is the name of this station? Because
It's-
can we tune in it here, or should we just go on a
you
computer?
can go online and listen. It's
They have an app for that.
no, you just go listen online and then you
Okay.
click on that. It's WKQW 96.3,
Okay.
and we are on Tuesday mornings at 7:30 a.m. And you might think, oh, there's nothing funny Tuesday morning at 7:30 a.m.
Oh, you're on.
Yeah,
That's why.
I'm sure.
I got it.
single shot. Okay. So that's tomorrow. You'll be ready for
Tomorrow at
To listen to that.
7:30.
yeah.
And
So
that's
that was
96.3
yeah. And
W
you can,
what?
KQW.
KQW.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other thing that I brought to show you, if you want to hold that up,
Yeah, because you know it, I don't.
this is part of a new program that we're doing at High Level Golf Course, and that's the course in Clarion County that my family owns. And we are part of Pennsylvania Wilds, Golf PA Wilds program, and you buy this card and you can play for $25 at all of the courses listed here. And it's a new program to promote PA Wilds, Northwest Pennsylvania, outdoor recreation, all of that. So this is this is a new program, brand new program. We're listed on there, and you can read about it on their website.
Oh, great.
And also,
Did you get that, Devin? He got it.
he got it in a
And
picture.
that'll be put up there. And you
Right.
didn't mention your family's course, high-level golf course.
Right.
I remembered.
You did remember.
You know why? Because of the high-level bridge.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that's how
I
you
listen
spell
to
it.
when
Yeah.
guests are on the show.
You do. I was surprised.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. And if you want to see what goes on in the wintertime at the golf course,
seen
check the pictures.
I have
because
seen them. The snow
you saw-
rollers were absolutely
Yeah,
fascinating.
exactly. They
And
were.
then after you posted those pictures, then I saw an article on it on the news several days after you had
Oh,
already
really?
posted it, and I was like,
Ah, so
wait a
they were
minute, she
watching.
needs to get credit for this. Mm-hmm. But that
See
was
that?
those were absolutely
They
amazing.
were. It was like real life sci-fi.
Yeah.
And it was
Who
so
done it?
Yeah, and I thought it was everywhere, but then when I drove to Butler, they didn't have them. You didn't have them down here, so I think
No,
it was
well, in a
more
few
like
places.
Venango County, Crawford County, all of that.
Is it like
was
crop
more,
circles and things?
No, it's like a
No,
snowball.
I've seen them. They're like a
but-
donut.
No,
Some
it's
of them
more
look
like
like a donut.
like a rolled up paper towel, like a roll of paper towels.
Just rolling down the hill.
Yeah, no,
Level.
they're standing still now, but
Right.
so yeah.
I
but,
would think they'd stop
But if
after a
you,
while.
they do eventually.
Okay.
But you can check those out on our fan page, High Level Golf Course fan page.
I've watched it. I think I've liked it too.
You probably did, yeah.
And all the Dr. Trina Hess Humor
Yeah,
Academy.
and on my fan page, you can go
Right.
there, and I'll post a link to this show.
When it's up.
on
Now
my
this will be
page.
delayed. Just so you know, Dave Cable is on jury duty the next couple days. So he's going to be doing his, civic duty, and he won't be able to post our videos
And that's
up
his real name, Cable.
Yeah,
And
actually
he works
it
at
is.
the cable station.
Yeah, and I tried not to be humorous about it, but I did ask him.
Oh, you did? If he
Yeah.
changed his name.
Sure.
No, he did not. And I met his dad, and he's Mr. Cable.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he might be syndication or something.
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
And if you don't
But
mind
he
me
is not.
asking, where did you go and do the aerial yoga? Was it in Brentwood? Really?
Yeah, it's.
Where in
Brentwood,
Brentwood?
Town
Because I live
Square.
in Brentwood,
It's
and
You
my
did
wife
it-
is interested.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to her after that.
Okay.
Because I can't say it on here unless they buy an ad from you.
Yes.
And you're not allowed to buy ads here.
that's fine.
Right.
Yeah, if you could pass the information on.
Okay,
She
yeah.
started taking yoga
Elbows
3 or
together.
4 years ago, and
Elbows together.
it helped her out with
Get the
her
elbows together.
with her
With her
mental
eyes.
wellness. Helped her get inner peace and stuff like that. I'm sure she'd love to do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Brentwood is where we live.
Okay. We'll talk later. I think
Yeah.
we're doing an interview here. I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, we are. It's
Okay.
still an interview. We'll handle that personal stuff later. You can do your consultation. Do you
Yeah.
have anything funny to tell the folks here today?
Anything
Like
funnier,
humorous?
you mean?
I mean funny, because I didn't get most of what you said.
I got it all.
He got it all.
Okay.
So maybe I need to sit on that. We
In
need to
between.
trade chairs because the high order thinking just goes that way, like by height. I
I
think.
guess sarcasm doesn't
Okay.
travel well here. And the ambulance just went by.
I know. I saw that
Now, where is your comedy routine being heard regularly?
on the radio right now.
Okay.
And the other shows will be announced on my fan page.
Okay.
And also the link for this show. Also, if you happen to not wake up on Tuesdays to
Early.
listen to us,
Right.
and I will post the link for that.
Oh, good.
And I hope that I wake up on Tuesday mornings
So you can
to
be
do
there.
that. Yeah, because that's where we got the name of the show, 4 Alarm Comedy. Because when I first had to do the show, I set all 3 alarms on my phone, plus another alarm. And then,
You slept through it.
at 7:20, the host called me, and I thought, oh, that's really nice that Sam Gordon, the host, is calling me at 6 o'clock, so I can get up and do push-ups and run around the block and get
Right.
your voice ready. Like you guys practice by eating
No,
fries and stuff here.
we just talk.
And eat fries and
Yeah.
let's go turn on the camera.
Would you like one?
No, I need to be on the radio tomorrow. But
Oh, yes.
so
Thanks,
so he
Gabrielle.
called and I said, oh, what are you doing? He's like, we have 4 minutes to be on the radio. I'm like, what? And then I had to hurry up and call in. So that's why we call it 4 Alarm Comedy.
I
Not
got it.
because
So you're
it's
not in studio.
because it's scintillating.
No,
and
this
fun.
is
No.
hilarious.
It
That
is,
really
yeah.
was funny.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a joke. That was really.
But it's funny.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's called 4 Alarm Comedy.
And how long have you been doing this?
Probably 6 weeks, 2 months. So
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And you're going to keep doing it till they throw you off?
Yeah.
That's
or
great.
Or till I sleep in.
Again.
Too many times. Yeah. So.
Well, hopefully not.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for coming back
Well, I want to thank you
out of
for.
your busy schedule. Thanks again. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck in all you do.
Okay,
And
and
we're
I
going
will
to
get your
tune in
yoga.
to that 96.3.
Okay, and maybe I'll send you a link too, so you can.
Send the link. It'll be easier for you.
Okay, for you
Appreciate
to comprehend.
And
Okay.
yes, definitely. And check that high-level golf
Okay.
course out and all the rest.
Right.
$25.
And all our fan pages, right?
And like everything.
Right.
Anything with Train is likable.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Understood.
Take
Thank
care
you.
again. And now we're going to do our Sips Sports Bar halftime show. We're going to start it right now. We haven't talked much sports. You guys got your little digs in on Seattle winning. Anything else you want to bring up about sports? Smoking Jim, Chip?
They'll touch on one thing, being that the baseball season's on the horizon here. And we're going to be all about the Pirates. And, I heard that the Pirates have talked about changing the logo to the big gold P. But just wanted to show everybody this is the real logo of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yay,
It's the Buccaneer, and the Buccaneer stays as far as I'm concerned.
I agree with you. They've been working on that for years with the different designs. So hopefully the fans will keep it the way it should be. Smoking Jim, what's on your mind during halftime?
Hey, thanks, Al Levine. I was happy to win heavy money on the Seattle
Can you explain
Seahawks.
what the heavy money is? I just want to know what that is.
Tune in tomorrow on our Tuesday night live show, and you'll find out all about heavy money in my bookie, Macaroni Tony.
I'm starting to think that's an alias for you, buddy.
Let me guess, he's Italian.
And that was one of our guests and advertisers, Mario Tempest, with Mona V. I don't know if we'll get Mona V on this week, but he's in the house. And I wanted to just say Penguins are tied 1-1, and we need a win tonight. Penguins will win. Just need some time. And that's it for our Pittsburgh Sportsline halftime show. Jim, it's a pleasure meeting you in person.
Jim, it's a pleasure.
This is our MMA expert writer.
I don't know
met
if you
him
call
on
me expert.
Facebook. He's with Steel Nation Magazine through John Wagner. John Wagner's here for support. We got a couple fighters here. I don't want to even mention their names. I'll let Jim do the honors there because these guys are killers. They're some of the toughest guys here. They're right sitting at the bar there.
Yeah, they look pretty mean.
Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell people who you are. I know I didn't give you that great of an intro, but
No, that's fine. No, my name's my name's Jim Ajay, and I do the MMA writing for Steel Nation Magazine. And you've had John on before, so
twice.
yeah. So
And
if
he
you-
said he doesn't think that you're going to do as well as he did on the second show.
well,
And the first one we're not comparing to. So
I was
giddy
worried.
up.
I was worried. I told him I have a face for print, not for TV. You know what I mean?
And I agree. I didn't argue with him. He sat there trying to argue with me.
Man,
Not at all. Thanks for shaving.
yeah. So, but the message today is simple. Right here, support local MMA.
Devin, get a close-up on that.
There you go.
Come on. What's the hoodie on there?
But that's what it's for, basically. In Pittsburgh, there's two really good promotions, and a lot of people don't even realize that they're here. So,
I'm just learning.
Yeah.
I found you guys.
So, like last week, this past Saturday, there was a UFC fight.
Right.
And I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm sitting there watching the fight, and there's hundreds of people there, hanging out, drinking beer, having a good time. And, when you look at it, a lot of the fights locally are as good as what Bellator or UFC is putting on.
Right.
The production value is really good. The fighters are tough. You're going to spend $75 to $100 for a UFC ticket when you could go to like a Gladiators of the Cage, spend $35, $45, have a great night out.
Right.
And it's just, to me, it's just as good. You get more matches, and the action's good because you get the.
And tell them where they can watch this at.
Well, you get the amateur guys and the pro guys fighting. The upcoming match for Gladiators is March 15th at Stage AE. So real nice venue.
Yes, it is. And I saw you there when I watched it on TV, like the next
I was
week
cage
or so.
side, yeah.
He was right there, right outside the cage, right away like crazy. He reminds me of Trapper Tom on our wrestling guy. He has a computer that he's punching away.
Well, yeah, that was another issue. My computer wasn't working that night, so
I know, and you had said that online.
Yeah,
so I try not to repeat all that Facebook stuff.
It'll be real.
Yeah.
It'll be real.
So that's we talking locally. You have Gladiators of the Cage.
Right.
They're putting on an event March 15th, and then you have Pinnacle Fighting Championships.
And where's that going to be at?
They're putting that on March 29th at Green Tree Sportsplex. So you have two promotions that really are blowing up right now. Local MMA is really good. There's a lot of great local fighters, and these guys are giving them a venue to fight locally, have all their friends, family, their fans come.
We've been to Green Tree. Smoke and Jim and I have announced their Green Tree Sports Complex.
Yeah. So
for boxing, so this will expand.
Yeah, in Pinnacle they were.
Zach, quit sending him messages. Who's ever sending him messages, he's going to be cut. His mic is going to be pulled because we can't even focus here. I mean, it's good, and we like inside jokes, but that's done. That's it. It's bad enough you guys talk more than one subject. That was just my little rant. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. But talking about the growth, Pinnacle they fought at South Point at the. At the Isoplex. Okay, and that's where their main fights were at. They've outgrown that, and now they're moving into Green Tree. Gladiators is similar. They were fighting at smaller venues. They fought at Pisa, and they're back to Stage AE now.
Right.
Stage AE holds about 1,500 people, but the last event that was there, you're talking probably 1,600 people because they have standing room only seats, and it's packed. I mean, it was shoulder to shoulder. I tried to get up during a break to go to the bathroom, and you're like, it felt like you're in a bar. You're elbow to elbow, hitting into people, and
well, you probably were drinking there too.
Not when I'm working.
There you go, John. You got an honest writer with you. I thought I could trap him. That was my one trap question.
There you go.
I'll keep trying.
Yeah. So, but it's good that you guys brought us on to promote local MMA. And tonight we have a couple guys from Gladiators of the Cage here.
Right.
We're going to talk about that fight, and then next week I have a couple guys coming from Pinnacle, so we'll talk about their fight. But tonight, mainly we're going to talk about.
We got two guys here, Chris and Dom. So
yeah, we got.
You better get down to who they are because they're staring at me. The one guy's scary at me. He's got a bad ankle. He rolled up his ankle.
Yeah.
He won't put it on the bar and ice it, and now he's staring at me.
Yeah, they're both tough guys, I'll tell you. Yeah.
They're not coming out. You're going to be up before the fries.
But I'll tell you, just to show you how popular it is, their upcoming fight for March 15th,
yes,
it's essentially sold out. You can't get
right now.
You can't get any tickets on.
We were thinking we could get it.
Yeah. So it's sold out on Ticketmaster. You can't go. What I was going to say,
I'll talk to Chris.
You could, if you know a fighter and the fighter still has some tickets, you could buy it from them. So I mean that's crazy, but
that's good.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, thing I wanted to mention too, they have an event coming up May 3rd at Johnstown at the War Memorial.
Okay.
That's their next one, and then they'll be back at Stage AE on June 14th.
Well, we're going to try to have you guys come back.
Yeah.
Because you're doing pretty well on the show right now.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. You're not sweating or anything. I didn't have to bring the Brenner towel out. We usually a little shameless promotion. Brenner contracting.
The Brenner towel.
I need it because that Dom keeps staring at me, and it's not at the fries.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he's like a baby-faced assassin.
And he's got a shiner too, so it makes him look even tougher,
Oh, just so he doesn't limp up here with that bad ankle. Why don't you introduce these guys?
No problem. Yeah, first off, we're going to have Chris Dempsey come up. And Chris Dempsey, he's a pro fighter. He's been fighting for a while here. And I believe you could ask him for sure, but I think his record...
I'm going to try to interview him, so you tell
I think his record is...
Hold it, I'll ask him.
Okay, you can ask him that.
You're guessing.
But he'll be coming up. He's in the co-main event on the March 15th card.
Okay.
So he's one of the big guys, and he's been with them for a long time, so we'll let him come up.
Okay, well, you want to introduce Dom also? Do you want to explain about Dom?
And we have Dom Mazzata here, and Dom is in the main event, highly anticipated main event. There's been a kind of a grudge war locally with him and Cody Garbrandt. Cody was
so I shouldn't bring those two guys on at the same time.
No, I asked Cody to come on as well, and I was going to have him on next week with the other guys, and he's actually in California training right now with Uriah Faber and Team Alpha Male. So so he's getting some good training in, and he's going to need it fighting Dom. So
okay, well, You got a good setup here.
Yeah.
Jim, I appreciate it.
Thank
We're
you very
gonna have
much.
you back next week.
Yeah, no problem.
Why don't you introduce yourself here officially?
I'm Chris Dempsey. I'm from Pittsburgh.
We're at in Pittsburgh.
Grew up in Ambridge.
Ambridge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smoking Jim will tell you who's played football there, and
Ambridge ain't won nothing in 10 years.
okay, we'll go back to Chris. In other words, he's not real happy with Ambridge right now as the NFL scout.
We've never had an NFL play, or we had one.
Troy Ridgely.
Nah, he never made it.
Oh,
Failed
he
the
never made it?
failed the
Never
drug
made it?
test in the combine.
Oh.
What did you stay up all night studying for it?
All right, hey, Smoking Jim, we got to go back to MMA. Let's get back on the MMA. Well, you're local. Ambridge is local, buddy. Where do you live now?
I still live there.
That's great. So you support the hometown.
Yeah, definitely.
And what's going on here with these fights? You got the 15th coming up?
Yeah, I'm fighting the 15th and defending my middleweight title. So it's gonna be a 5 minutes.
Where's your belt at? I should have told you to bring a belt in.
Nah, I left it at home. I used to carry them around in my truck, but I don't have them anymore.
How many?
I have two. I have the light heavyweight title and the middleweight title.
And how much do you weigh?
Right
now?
Right now, about 210,
210. And what do you get down to?
185.
Oh, my goodness. I saw you eating. It looked like you're eating a horse up there or something. There were fries and food were disappearing. They were at one end of the bar. Now they're at the other end of the bar. They said it was just to hear us because there's no PA system. But everybody knows I'm deaf because of Smoking Jim. So I don't think that was the reason. And Dawn's digging into those fries, so you got to keep talking there.
Yeah, I mean, for a little guy, he can eat a lot.
That was John Wagner in the background.
I guess that's what you get for working at a restaurant your whole life, just eat all the time.
That happens, exactly. Now, what got you started with MMA?
I was wrestled at Pitt Johnstown, and at the time, Carlton Hasselrig was fighting.
Ah, okay.
And he was a Pitt Johnstown graduate. He was a 6-time national champ for
Did you
Pitt
meet
Johnstown.
him? Did you know him?
Yeah, I actually
train with him?
My coach, he came up to me one day and he was like, "Hey, Carlton needs a practice partner for his MMA fight." I was like, "Yeah, of course I'm gonna go practice with him." So
How much did you weigh then?
I was about 280 then.
Okay, I thought you were bigger because
Yeah.
he's a big guy.
Yeah, I was a lot bigger. I was
280.
Yeah, I wrestled heavyweight all through college.
Say, we're getting these little nuggets, Smoking Jim. I thought he was 165, building up to 210. Instead, he's 300, going down to 185.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
but after I graduated, I started fighting, and I moved down in with Carlton in Johnstown, and stayed there for a while, and then I just kind of wanted to move back home, move back to Pittsburgh. So
There's a
Sorry.
Pittsburgh guy. Support this guy.
That Johnstown's a dump, ain't it?
I mean,
Hold it. Here's a disclaimer. All these things that he's saying, he'll back it up because it's outrageous, and the crowd just loves this.
If you got anything good to say about anybody,
Hold it. We're not talking about Monroeville, Gateway, or anything like that today. This is all about you, Ambridge. And you're back home. Now, how long have you been doing this?
I started fighting April of 2011. So, but I mean, when I started working out with Carlton,
Yeah.
that was way back in 2008 or 2009.
Boy, that is way. You're like Smoking Jim more than I know, because he goes way back. You have to watch his Fiction and Fact from Smoking Jim's Almanac. He did it a month ago. He went back so far back, he was way back in the time machine 1 month. So,
I guess time goes by fast. I guess I don't know.
why do you get to be this age? It seems like you've been here for 2 minutes. Devin, how's that time look? No, you still have some more time. Anything else you want to, like, what do? You have a trainer, or do you train other people, or?
I work out at Mat Factory in New Kensington, and then I also work out at PTT. It's right over in Carrick.
Oh, okay, that's close.
And then I started going down to the world-class boxing gym down in Ambridge. And I mean,
Of course. Don't ask you.
Tommy Yankello.
Yeah, I mean,
He likes him.
He's arguably one of the best boxing coaches on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, he just produces good boxers time after time. So, I mean, I feel like I'm in a good position with all the places I'm training and everything, and I just
You're going to keep going on.
yeah, I like where I'm
Well, you
at.
got 2 belts, right?
Yep.
So you got to defend those titles every so often, or how's that work?
It depends. I mean, the last fight I had, it wasn't a title fight. I was supposed to defend it against one guy, but he wanted to eat Thanksgiving dinner, so he ended up backing out of the fight.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to have you back on to see what excuses do they have not to fight you.
It's ridiculous. Some
That
of the
sounds like an
excuses.
excuse. Is that one of your top 10 excuses?
Yeah, probably,
Turkey dinner's much better than going in with Chris.
it's probably up there. He asked for the kid asked for a catch weight at 195.
Right.
And then 2 days later, he was like, "Oh, I cut my eye sparring. I can't fight." So I mean, I actually saw the message from the guy's manager, and it says, "Hey, do you think that Dempsey would do a catch weight at 195 so these guys can have Thanksgiving dinner?" And I was like, "No."
You're a nice guy, but not that nice.
Yeah, I'm not cutting all this weight just to let you eat. So then the next day
That
he
makes
cut his
sense.
eye.
And he didn't cut his weight.
No.
Okay.
That's good.
No, that's good. No, I appreciate it. Hey, thanks for being on the show.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Dom, introduce yourself to your fans and your new fans here.
What's going on, guys? I'm Dominik, the Honey Badger Mazzata from Lower Borough, Pennsylvania. I got a fight coming up March 15th, Gladiators of the Cage, Stage AE. It's going to be a good fight. Got definitely toughest guy I ever fought. And he definitely doesn't like me, so it should be
What's
a good
his
one.
name?
His name's Cody Garbrandt.
We heard him earlier. I wanted to hear you say it. When we bring him on, you won't be here. We want to see it in the ring.
I might come just to watch the show.
Okay. Well, we like that.
Yeah.
No problem. First, explain what happened to your ankle while you were limping here.
No, just,
You roll it up in a game?
yeah, it's just, a little sore from kicking. I've been working a lot of kicks. A little
Cody,
sore.
I hope you're not watching the show. We're going to cut that part. You're giving out too much secret
No, it's
information.
good. It's good. I got an X-ray today. Everything's good. It's just a little bit sore. That's all.
Well, what happened to your eye?
I was on Saturday. Me and Chris, we went to. No.
Chris, you want to come back and
he
show
can't
us
hit
that
me. He
move?
knows it. He can't hit me. But anyways,
I should have had 2 chairs up here. Jim
you
was
should have.
right.
I said that to him. I said you should get 2 chairs up here. We'll batter all day.
And then I wouldn't sit between
Nah, me
you
and-
because I could see how he punched you.
He didn't. It wasn't him. It was actually Joey. Joey that hit me.
Don't
in
mention
the
that name. It's still good TV. Chris did it.
hole. Yeah, Chris did it. Yeah.
Okay,
In
that's
his dream.
good.
Then he woke up.
Hold it. He just bit Jim's finger off. That wasn't a fry. I heard you can talk a little bit.
I can talk. I'm Italian. So,
Are you?
Yeah.
Can you fight?
I can fight good. I can talk a little better, but I can fight still.
How many belts do you have?
I got a. This is a
Black.
belt.
That's
This is
brown.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Not a good
I got
belt.
this belt.
Hold it.
I got a guest belt too.
Hold it. I got one too. Not Tommy's belt.
I got a designated belt. I usually whip my nephew, and then no, I don't have any belts right now. Actually, I try to make this fight a title fight.
Well, see, I'm challenging you because I thought you were a champ already.
You know what? There was a misconfusion between my last fight. They kind of announced me as the champion, but
Yeah, what happened? I heard something like that.
yeah, no.
Because I'm starting to listen to this MMA.
I think maybe because I was the main event, they thought that.
Okay. I wanted to clarify here
No,
on
I'm not
BPTV.
champion, but-
He's not champion yet.
I tried to make this a title fight, but Cody unfortunately doesn't have enough fights for the commission to allow it to happen.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 3-round fight.
And how many minutes is each round?
5 minutes.
Wow.
That's I watched
lot
it,
of fighting.
Smoking Jim.
That's
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
if you
fighting.
saw the last Gladiators of the Cage. Those 5-minute rounds are just brutal.
Yeah. Hopefully it don't go that. I like to end it early, so. Don't even have
How
to
many
worry about
fights
that.
have you had here?
I think I had 11 or 12 fights.
Well, I'll go with 11. How many have you won?
At least 10. Well, yeah, 10.
We're going to have the writer back on because he's written all this stuff down. Now, I'll admit, you can talk, but I'm still looking for answers here. They're like yes or no. Here, I'll ask you. Yes, I fought 12 fights. How many did you win? I won 10 or 11. Now, think about it.
Well, here's
if
the
you
thing.
ask me those questions,
I'm 3-0 as a pro, so
that's what I want to know.
I won 3.
That's all I care about. Your amateur stuff. Because the way you're getting hit by Chris, I don't know if you can answer all those amateur fights. But I know you're undefeated as a pro. That's what I was looking at. Okay? That's what I wanted to know. Because you're a champ, and you will.
I'm not the champ. We already established that. I'm not a champ.
You see how I'm not listening? That was a trap. Jim, I got him. He's welcome back another time. Anything else you want to say?
I'd just like to thank you guys. Thank Jim, Steel City Magazine. Shout out to my gym, my trainers, some of my sponsors, the Math Factory, and the Rehab Center.
Name any of your sponsors.
Okay.
The ones you can remember, anyhow.
Yeah, I have a few of them, too. The Rehab Center, start first and foremost. Force Gladiators of the Cage, I'd like to thank them.
Who else?
Just put me on the spot.
Yeah,
my coaches, Isaac,
you told me
Eddie,
to challenge you.
Paul,
We're going to have him back
Buck
again.
Fitness.
Hold it. We'll have him back again. And he's going to
I'm
have
gonna
a
write them down.
scripted list.
Let's have like 20 of them. So
Why didn't you say that? How many sponsors do you have? About 20. Okay.
At least 12.
I know that. I thought about it. So Chris will have to come back another time. And we'll take care of it. But we'll get your sponsors another time. You started with some of them. After you win your next fight, will you come back here?
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt.
We want to interview you again.
Yes, sir.
And you have that list of the sponsors because that means so much to you guys.
Yes, sir.
I want to help, with that.
I'll be. I might be back here.
Next week?
Is it next week?
We got 2 guys coming here next week. We're every Monday. I'm going to tell you, every week we do a Monday night show. Same time, 7:30 to 8:30. We don't usually start as late, but you're welcome. We'll post this up. Thanks for friending us.
Yes, sir.
Remember to like us, Pittsburgh Sportsline on Facebook. We just hit 2,390. So when you 2 guys like it, we know we'll be up a couple more.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you got a website to announce? Why don't you put that out there? Jim, thanks for the assist.
Check out the website, MazadaMMA.com.
Repeat it again, because I'm hard of hearing.
MazadaMMA.com. You have my videos on there, some pictures. All my sponsors will be on there.
Yeah.
So you can go check it out.
Good comeback.
And all the information for the upcoming fights, shirts, where to get tickets, things like that. That's all on there.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
You come
Thanks
back
for having
strong. We got Chris Dempsey come back. He just found his list of sponsors. Here's your big moment.
It's real short. I just want to thank the Rehab Center, the Bearded Buck.
Bearded Buck? Who is the guy?
They're trying to come out with a hunting show and a hunting clothing line and stuff.
Well, I'm trying to get information out of you guys.
And then DNS Hoist and Cranes.
What do they do?
They repair hoists and cranes.
Okay, thanks. Just trying to help. Sometimes it's funny. Trina's the comedian. I'm not. I'm working on it. How was that? Trina, you can write that one down. Okay.
And then
is that in Ambridge?
No, it's in Robinson.
No way.
I actually work there too. They sponsor me.
I
and then
knew
they gave
we'd
me
get
a
a
job.
connection there. Nice. You know what? This Truth Serum Jim's working now. Thanks for whatever you gave him at the bar. What else? Who else?
It's a company called Toast.
Oh, no. What do they make?
They make
Toast?
like cream. No, they don't make toast.
Okay.
They make like creams and lotions for like burns and like bug bites.
Look like they sponsored Champ Bailey yesterday. He was getting toasted, bro.
He got burnt.
But they're
That sounds fat. We're gonna have to have more information when you come back. All right. Thank you.
Good.
That's
Thank
his
you.
sponsors.
Good job, bro.
All right, we got to get little Z time now.
Z-time!
Zach Brenner. This is Big Red. Brenner.
He worked President Obama's security.
Hold it, how is it? We got it.
Color coordinated over there.
So I want to tell the folks a story about heavy money right out the gate.
Hold it, who are you?
Everybody knows who I am already. Let's skip the introductions and let's make this entertaining for the people that never been here before. So
How about the people that have been here, love it? Look at him.
I get a call first thing this morning from Jim Frazier over at his house, one of many. And he says, hey, Lil Z, I need my driveway shoveled. Could you and the fellas come over and shovel the driveway? So I'm like, well, he had heavy money on the fight last night, guys. So let's get over to God's country and shovel out the driveway.
What happened?
Well, heavy money must be a little funny because we went over there, we shoveled out the driveway, and Jim Frazier hands me a copy of the magazine.
Hold it. I'll give you one, too. Can you get my driveway on Thursday when it's going to snow again?
I said,
Did he sign it?
I said, Jim, it's free.
Did he sign it?
Yeah, he signed it. And he said, to the hardest worker from the best writer. And I said, now that's a crock, man, like the best writer. You know, you got one part right, but the second part still remains to be seen. He's a great fictional writer, folks. If you're ever in the library, Carnegie Library, check out Jim Frazier in the fiction. The fictional writer. Very little fact, but it's a fact that his driveway got done, and we'll wait to get the green.
Now, you usually post on Facebook, not to put this on you, but you usually post when you go do a job, because he's all over the city. I didn't see anything from Frazierland.
We got a picture.
No, I didn't see it on Facebook, so it's not real.
Okay,
I'm starting to doubt the veracity of your statements right now.
Tune
I
in
saw
to
that
tomorrow
picture of
night's
the
show.
empty keg.
Well, you know he didn't buy that either with that heavy money, but he sure drank on it.
So now we got to wait till tomorrow for the heavy money, what it really is.
Correct. And heavy money, all it turns out to be is a brick wrapped with some ones with a rubber band. In God's country, that's heavy money.
Ask him to pull that out right now. He got it. Only that brick shrunk because you took it, I heard. That's how he scraped the corners out with that snow.
Yeah, I took it because I needed to come away with something, recoup something. That's one brick away in a wall. I need about 2,000.
He's one brick short. We've known that.
Yeah, he's a couple bricks short.
Do you think you're going to line up a grass cutting job? Because I know he doesn't have a lawnmower. Those neighborhood kids are getting old now.
I told my guys, I thought for sure we were
got a
getting
billy
a tip.
goat he ties
We
up
took
out
the
the tree.
Seahawks last night for heavy money. I thought for sure we were going to get some money, but we're just going to have to wait, man. Maybe the next time we sell Girl Scout cookies or something, we'll come out with some money.
Hold it. Speaking of Girl Scout cookies, shouldn't there be a delivery coming up? Corinne?
2 weeks.
Yay!
Miss
2
Baker,
weeks.
you're in. We have you down. Jim Frazier got the money.
That shows a
Hey,
classic.
You're even in, buddy.
I know.
You got cookies coming
Wait,
too?
there was a class. I don't have that today.
Don't do it.
I pulled it out that day.
Once is enough.
Okay, thanks.
Once
buddy.
was enough.
What else is on your mind besides heavy money, the Seahawks winning, we picked losers? You know.
I don't think anybody could have predicted that. I know Jim Frazier. Come on.
And Chip did.
A safety out right at the beginning? No way.
No,
Did
we
you hear this?
predicted, we
I don't know if this is a
predicted
true
the
story.
restriction of his breathing passages.
Well, I think we can all agree on this, Jim Frazier. If you took the Steelers and dropped them off at the stadium yesterday, I think they would even play better than the Denver Broncos right off the bench. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because of the quarterback, number 7, Ben Roethlisberger. Peyton Manning's like a statue back there for anybody that watched the game, and their offensive line didn't show up, kind of like the Steelers have.
Hold
for
it.
the
The
last
only
couple
time he wasn't a statue is on the first play. He went
I
up to
don't-
the line.
I don't know what happened there.
Did
Omaha.
you miss that? There was no Omaha. Did you hear? No Omaha.
Yeah, I heard it. It was pretty loud there. There was a lot of Seattle fans.
I
that
think the
showed up.
fans in general.
Well, I don't think too many Denver fans were happy by the second half. In the third quarter, their team just completely quit and gave up. That's
That's it.
something you're not going to get in the city of Pittsburgh.
No.
We're not going to quit. We're not going to give up. We're
You
going to
know what
start
I
hitting
did in the
some
third
boys.
quarter? I was shoveling my driveway because Brenner Contracting, they don't come to Bethel Park except when they're on a show.
Hey, that's not true. We only come to Bethel Park on Saturdays.
I know. That's the first Saturday we missed touring the city. We went from God's country to, where did we travel?
when we were in God's country, man, A, we didn't see Jim Frazier, and B, I didn't see no evidence of God in that country, in the neighborhood we were in.
I see God everywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. We even went down the, 7th Street. I saw God in the basement there.
I don't know what Levine's talking about, folks.
Oh, that water. Somebody had to part the water. We were in a basement. He goes to me, I'm all dressed up, one of the few times. He goes, Al, just come with me. We're walking through like a maze. There's places that people hadn't been in years, and there's a water leak. Not only is there a water leak, there's a flood. Water's coming out of pipes. A guy put a gas fixture on a water pipe. He goes, you can't do that. And they couldn't shut the water off while I was there.
And Al's a sharp dresser. He dresses like Bruno at halftime of the Super Bowl.
Hold it.
Don't knock the hair. Don't you dare knock the hair.
Well, we got to wrap it up, Z. I appreciate you dressing with, I don't know what you did with this outfit tonight. He's security.
Man,
that's it.
Hey,
we
Hank,
appreciate you watching the show.
Hank, I will not defend Al Levine when you and the boys come out, man, and get them, man. This is Gladiators of the Cage.
I saw it. You didn't mention it once. I kept irking you on here with it.
I just mentioned it, so when Hank and them boys
Anything
get
on
to
the
see
back
this,
there?
yeah, when Hank gets
Go
to
ahead,
see this,
stand up. We got to end this show.
When Hank gets to see this, it's curtains for you, Levine.
What do you mean? I got his shirt. I wear it each night here when I go to sleep.
I've never seen you wear any shirts. Not Brenner Contracting, not any of the shirts
Hold
that
it.
come in.
Now, you know what? We got to end this show. We'll talk about this later. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. Any last words? Smoking Jim wants to say something.
Yeah,
here?
Lil Z did a great job on my driveway. I appreciate it. I owe you.
Forget
one.
about it. He's just trying to get out of paying. Chip Hayner, say goodnight.
Good night, Gracie.
And we appreciate all the likes. Thanks for watching us on Verizon 32, Comcast 7 only. Have a safe night. We'll see you next time.